Super Camp! How's it going, everyone? My name is Colin Winters. I'm the host of Panthers Den, and today we're going over the Week 11 matchup of the Washington football team against the Carolina Panthers. Now, this game is pretty much a do or die. Pretty much every game that we have coming up is going to be a do or die. We cannot afford to lose many when we come up to the latter end of this season if we want to try to even make it into the playoffs as a wild card spot. So, we are in a dire situation, need this win, and this should be a fun battle to watch up against a defense finally finding itself again against a team that has its leader back and is ready to go on another roll. So yes, the Carolina Panthers are going to be at home. This is going to be Cam's first home game back with the Panthers, as well as Ron's, coming back and playing against us. So it's pretty much a whole, Panthers slugfest going on, our old coach. And of course, the Panthers have a ton of their former players on the Washington football team because, like everyone says, the Bills is pretty much always picking up Carolina players. Well, don't forget, Washington's pretty much decaying. As we always do, I'm just going to go over an injury report to both teams. We're going to keep this simple. Of course, the pregame videos are always pretty, short and sweet. So we're just going to go over what we're going to see real quick when it comes to injuries. And on a, Panthers end, it's actually not that bad this time. We're not as battered. We're a much healthier team. And especially, this is going to get even smaller as we get our bye week coming up soon. But of course, we have Marquise Haynes Sr. He's a defensive end. He has a foot injury. He did not practice on Wednesday, but full practice the rest of the week. Frankie Louvu was limited on Wednesday. He had full practice throughout the week otherwise. Rashawn Melvin had a hand injury on here, but he was full practice. Stanley Thomas Oliver was full practice, but limited on Friday. He's listed as questionable. And then I don't have anything on Wednesday or Thursday for Yetur Gross-Matos, but he was full practice on Friday. No game status given, but we'll see what happens there. For the Washington football team, their injury report gets a little bit more extensive, but it has a few people that could end up playing, and lots of questionables, lots of game status not decided yet, and only one for sure out, and we'll go over that soon. First one is Charles. He's a tackle. He did not practice on Wednesday and was limited on Thursday and Friday. He is listed as questionable, but it was an illness, so we'll see what happens. He might be fine by Sunday. For Kendall Fuller, he did not practice on Wednesday and was limited on Thursday and Friday. He is also listed as questionable. If he does not play, that will be a great job for the Carolina Panthers because that is one less, really good corner to worry about. When it comes to Curtis Samuel, of course, former Panther right there. He had a groin injury. He did not practice on Wednesday, Thursday, and was limited on Friday. Liston is questionable, but Curtis has been nursing that injury for quite some time during the season, and it has been pretty much absolutely limited throughout the entire season. And if I had to guess, he will not play, but we'll just have to see. Benjamin St. Just, or Justy, or Juiced, he has a concussion, did not practice on Wednesday, limited on Thursday and Friday, listed as questionable. For their other O-linemen, we have a Sam Cosme. Ankle injury, was limited on Wednesday and Thursday, but full practice on Friday. For Antonio Gibson, running back, limited all throughout the week. For Terry McLaurin, he has a shoulder injury, was limited but on Wednesday, but he can full on Thursday and Friday. Sammy Reyes has a hip injury. He was limited on Wednesday and then full throughout the week. Brandon Scherf, I'm going to say Scherf. Brandon Scherf, I don't know how I don't know his name already because I always pick him up on Madden whenever he hits free agency. But he is now limited throughout all the week. No game status given there. And then we have Danny Johnson, a cornerback. He was full practice throughout the week. Probably going to be fine. No game status given. And their one for sure out is tight end Ricky Seals-Jones. He is out with a hip injury and did not practice all throughout the week. So as the Panthers reach the twilight of the season, this pretty much becomes a must-win game because of the fact that this is one of the last easy teams that they have to face. The end of our schedule is absolutely grueling. I mean, we got the Saints, Bills, and Bucks all throughout the end. We played the Bucks twice during that time as well. And also, we have the Falcons in there. Falcons may not be doing good when it comes to the record, but look, division game is a division game. It can go any way, no matter what. But yes, we do have a very grueling schedule, which means that we have to get this win over an easy opponent. I'm putting that in quotes because of the fact that this is still the professional football league. This is the NFL. We are pretty much watching pure professionals go at it every week. So with that fact, it means that anyone can win at any time. This season has shown clear and true that it does not matter what your record is. Every team is beatable. Every team can take a win over another team. Does that mean that every team's going to make the playoffs? Hell no. There's some teams that are already out. I mean, come on, Lions, really. I'm really wondering when they're going to get the first one. But I had to guess it's going to be the Falcons, and it'll make me laugh. For me, this prediction of the game is going to go to the Panthers. I feel like we're going to have a slight edge when it comes to offense, especially if Cam is going to be piped up again. The team is going to be having a spark that they haven't played with before this entire year, having a true leader behind there, having a guy who can lead an offense, whether or not he's going to be able to make the throws. He has been doing scrutinous work when it comes to getting ready for playing in this offense, and we're just going to have to see what happens. For me, I feel like it's going to be a low-scoring affair with the two defenses. I know the Washington football team's defense hasn't been playing up to snuff what it was last year, but they have been coming to form a little bit near at the end of the season. A little too late, but hey, no matter what, they're still a formidable defense to go up against, especially now that they're getting a jive going. Chase Young is out for the rest of the season, but I feel like more than anything, that's going to fire up the rest of the defense to do good in his stead. My final prediction for this game is 21-13, maybe 21-17, going to the Panthers. I feel like this is a pretty good, respectful, score for each side. Of course, I can see us losing this game as well. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. Hopefully, God, knock on wood, because every time I said that this season, we get absolutely fucking shit stomped. No matter the case, tell me what you think in the comments down below. Do you think the Panthers are going to win? Do you think the Washington football team is going to win? Or do you think it's going to be a tie like the Steelers-Lions game? Because that would be goddamn hilarious. Anyway, I'll see you guys after the game next time. Goodbye.